for the collective, whoever it resonates with or does not resonate with. It's up to you what if this resonates or not. So we have the Six of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Hermit, the King of Swords, the Judgment card, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. So what I'm seeing, in the past you may have had to make a decision. It was an emotional decision that caused you to have to go into reflection. After you go into reflection, you make a certain judgment about a situation and you decide not to move forward on it. This decision was not an easy decision. This is about you walking away from, because we do have the Eight of Cups here, walking away from situations in terms of your emotions. An emotional situation is a situation you may have invested a lot of time, effort, and energy into. And you had to come to a logical decision about what it is that you are going to do. What I see with this situation is you may have made offers to a particular individual or individuals. It took you some time in order to develop stability in your family, in your finances, in yourself. And up until this point, now you've had to come to some sort of decision. Some people have walked away from the offers that you have given. Some people have turned their back on situations. This month, you are making the decision to walk away from people, places, and things that did not accept what you were trying to offer previously. What I see with the King of Swords, this is telling you to be assertive when it comes to the judgments that you make. It takes a lot of time, effort, and energy in order to build upon a foundation, in order to offer someone something. And you may have had to reflect on or make some decisions about, or just what I'm feeling is you had to make a choice. There was a choice that needed to be made. There was some offers that was brought into you, but then now that you've walked away from a situation, here comes an offer from someone who did not want to accept an offer before. Is what I'm seeing. You went into hermit mode, reflection on the past, reflection on what you invested in, reflection on all that you built up, the indecision, the confusion, the emotional withdrawal, the just a sense of it's a real scattered energy. It's a real heavy energy where you are heavy in thought, heavy in your emotions. There are some judgments that you needed to make, and you didn't want to make them, but you had to make a decision in order to be able to move forward, in order to maintain your own sense of stability within yourself, within your family, and just within your own spiritual self in general. So you have been divinely guided or protected during this time in terms of these decisions, and now you're being asked to be assertive in terms of what it is that you want, what it is that you do accept. With the Four of Cups being here under the Judgment card, they're saying when it comes to your emotional stability that you've created for yourself up until this point, because after going through something in your past and being in that indecisive mode, now you've regained a sense of stability within your emotions, and now there's a judgment that you had to make in order to maintain that emotional stability. You don't want to invite people, situations in that's going to rock your emotional state, rock your foundation, change your financial situation, knock you off your pedestal, or knock you off of your A game, as they say. So this is a time where you may have to walk away from some situations, people, places, and things, emotions that you may have had tied to people. The King of Swords is talking about being clear, being honest, being truthful with yourself as well as with others in terms of any offers that you receive. There are some decisions that need to be made that affect your emotions, that affect what you think about your today based on your past, is what I'm getting. It's like, okay, my past was this way. I've gotten some clarity on some things. Now there's some situations or opportunities that are coming in that I must not accept, even if people change, and that's fine. But This is about you understanding what you've learned in previous situations and what you had to go through in order to come to this place of stability within yourself, in order to be able to let go of some situations, let go of some emotions, let go of some feelings, let go of some people. So there's a clear indication here that there's some situations that need to be cut out in order to maintain your sense of stability, in order to maintain your emotional stability, your financial stability. The offers that are coming to you, you're going to have to make some very clear-cut choices when it comes to the things that you have reflected on in regards to your past. There's some things in your past that you have let go of, and if you're going to release those things from your past, this requires for you not to be indecisive about what it is that you want moving forward, especially when it comes to your emotions, because you don't want emotional instability. There's some people may want to resurrect the situation and may make promises or make offers. During this time, you're being asked to walk away from certain situations, people, places, and things if you know it didn't turn out the way. And it's not necessarily just because it didn't turn out the way you wanted to. It's about the effect it has on your mental state, the effect it has on your emotions, the effect it has on your stability within yourself, your finances, and all aspects of your life, and how it affects you within your family unit, within your unit in general, within yourself. So that is what I got with those cards. So we're gonna pick some love cards, because like I said, there are some offers coming in. There may be job offers that you may receive. Some of those offers may not be what you're looking for. Some of those offers may not pay what you're worth. You may be putting in a lot of energy into a work situation and having to make a choice about whether the money is worth the energy and effort that you're putting in order to maintain a certain status, which means, well, if you can do something, if you're in a certain profession and you're putting in so much work and you're not getting paid what you deserve, or you're getting paid the amount that you want, but you're overworked in order to gain this amount, and it really isn't sufficing, it isn't balanced, it isn't equal, it isn't fulfilling for you. There's some choices you're gonna have to make there. I'm not saying quit your job and leave situations. I'm saying make make it a plan or a point to look for other places to work that will better suit your talents or your gifts or whatever it is that you're trying to cultivate during this time. So when it comes to your emotional state, as I said before, you've made some judgments. You've had to go within. You may have to be very critical of situations that maybe before you weren't so critical of. Maybe you were open to a situation with the Six of Cups. Maybe you were open to building a foundation with a person, building a foundation within a company, building a foundation within a situation, and now you've had to make a decision because your emotional state was rocked, or your emotional state was tampered with, or your mental state in terms of you making a decision. Something caused confusion. You didn't have all the information in the situation, and now there's an offer coming in, maybe from that same source, or from that same source. We do have the Six of Cups, the Hermit, and the Ten of Pentacles. So you had to reflect on the past and what you invested emotionally. This may have been a soulmate situation. This may have been just someone from your past in general that you had a family with, or that you built some sort of stable foundation with, and now you're coming to a place where you have to decide to cut some things out in order to receive new stable opportunities. And those old situations, people, places, or things may come in as they see that you are, as they see you either in a new relationship, or they see you progress in some way. There may be some naysayers, but what have you, whatever the situation, you're being asked to be decisive in what it is that you want moving forward. Be decisive in what it is that you accept and what you don't accept, so that you don't repeat the same cycles. And this is a time for you to make better judgments in terms of relationship partners, as well as financial situations, or things that you put your heart hard work into your emotions, your finances. I feel like I'm repeating the same thing, but this is being reiterated because there's some situations where people are coming to discourage or to try to be roadblocks or to deter or to stop you from moving forward in some sort of way because you've decided to walk away from a situation and now there's some opposition basically. So with their love cards, with unconditional love and guidance for those who need it. Thank you, angels, God, and spirit, for the messages. Unconditional love and guidance for the month of March 2019. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Finances and career. Financial issues are affecting your love life. So like I said, this is about you paying attention to it very soon. Clearly decide what it is that you want so that it comes to you now. This is about you making a decision. As I said before, there's some decisions that need to be made in terms of what it is that you want moving forward. With attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. This is about being in the moment where you are now, understanding what you've come through, and also focusing on yourself. You know, focusing on your finances, focusing on your growth, and understanding what's meant for you will come for you. But it's up to you to decide what's going to be best moving forward. In terms of attraction, what I'm also getting is if you focus on the things that you are working on, the things that you are trying to cultivate during this time, yourself, when it comes to taking care of yourself, taking care of your business, taking care of the things that you are important to you, the right individuals who line up with that energy will come into your life. They're saying pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. There are red flags in situations where there's, like I said, people are coming in and you're going to have to be discerning because there's some situations that may affect your finances when it comes to particular individuals, whether family, friends, what have you. Pay attention to the red flags. As you are focusing on your situations and the things that you want to cultivate, there's some issues that might come up when it comes to your finances, whether this is someone taking from you, whether this is contracts you're signing, whether this is people showing up when you've come to a place where you've elevated in some way. But pay attention to the red flags when it comes to your finances. Pay attention to where you're investing your money, saving your money, where you decide to give, who you decide to give to, and what are the motives of those who are coming in order to either I hear beg, borrow, or steal. That's what I'm getting. So they said, clearly decide what it is that you want so that it comes to you now. So this is about the power of your intentions and walking away from a situation emotionally, walking away from a situation that no longer serves you in order to find your wish fulfillment. During the month of March, it's a time of reflection, reviewing all the reads, redo, look over everything, making sure that contracts are signed correctly, people are doing the things that they're supposed to do, not to put you in a fear state, because we are not going to be in a spirit of fear, but this is about you having caution when it comes to the things that you are trying to manifest during this time. But they're saying clearly decide what you want. So this is about your positive affirmations. This is about understanding who you are, what it is that you want moving forward, how you want to see your future transpire as you walk towards your goals, and understanding that some people cannot go with you on this journey, and you're going to have to separate the wheat from the tares. That's what I'm getting. You have to separate the good from the bad, the elevators from the de-elevators, people who bring you down versus people who uplift you and take you to the next level. And it's up to you to understand when you're being downplayed, when you're being people say things are stupid. People are telling you what you don't know, or telling you. It's just what I'm getting is there's certain individuals who are set out or hell bent on standing in the way. That's what I'm getting. stunting your growth when it comes to what you know, stunting your growth when it comes to your spirituality. Some people don't believe what you believe. Understand, everybody can't go with you on this journey. Certain people are meant to lead you in certain places, and some people are meant to be left behind. People are around for a reason, a season, a blessing, or a lesson. So don't allow people to come in and rock your foundation emotionally, financially, spiritually, any way, shape, or form this month, and allow yourself to focus on your own goals and the things that you want to accomplish, and walk away from those emotional attachments that keep you stuck in your head and unable to see the opportunities in front of you, unable to create the foundational situations that are going to be abundant for you during the month of March and moving forward. So I hope these messages were helpful to you. This was a quick message. I just wanted to get this message out there. So thank you to my new and my old subscribers for watching. Thank you for sticking with me this long. And until next time, my love readings will be coming out soon. So look out for those. And I'll be back soon. Until next time. Thank you. Bye.